Cool, so we will start, as I said, cross-legged position. Just come to rest the hands onto the knees. Roll the shoulders up and then away from the ears, and then closing down your eyes. And start to tune into your breath. Breathing in through the nose. And breathing out through the nose. Sending the breath all the way down into the belly. Some lovely deep breaths. And all the way back out through the nose. And just check in. How do you feel? How does the body feel? How does the mind feel? So if you can use that breath just to slow down the thoughts, calm everything down. We still want to stay active in this seated position, so we want our spine to be long, really lengthening through the crown of our heads. Lovely, and then just with your next breath in, roll the shoulders up towards your ears, and then exhale, pull them down. And again, inhale, rolling them up. And then exhale, pull them down. You've got one more. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. And then exhale, draw the shoulders down. Lovely. And then just start to bring your fingertips out to the side. Let's inhale, reach the hands up above the head. Lift and lengthen, clasp the hands at the top. Release the index fingers, straighten the arms as much as you can. And give the upper body a little bit of a wiggle. Roll the shoulders. Nice. And then bring that index finger back in. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Take another stretch. And then as you bring your hands down, turn the palms towards you. So you start to round through the spine and draw your chin in towards your chest. And then turn those palms away. Inhale, reach the arms back up towards the ceiling. Lengthen, lift tall. And as you exhale, release the hands behind you and just bring those feet out in front. So the feet are kneeling. Sit, and then just start to wiggle those hips. Let the knees drop from side to side like little window wipers. Lovely. And then next time you get to the right hand side, I'll mirror you. Allow the knees to drop all the way over. And then start to take a little twist. So bring your right hand to your left thigh. No, your left hand to your right thigh, sorry. And then take a nice big twist, but try to stay tall through the spine. Start to draw your lower belly in, just lengthen, keep breathing. And then release, and we'll just switch out the side. So bring those knees back through center, let the knees drop to the left. Start to twist over your left shoulder. Set, gaze on out, find that lovely deep rotation there, rinsing out through the spine. Keep lengthening at the same time. Take one more breath in. And then exhale. Release back in towards center, and then from there you can cross your feet, roll forward and find your way into your tabletop position. Great. Cat and cows, and as we inhale, dropping the belly, opening the chest, gazing forward. And then exhale, rounding through the spine. And again, inhale, drop the belly, open through your chest. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Once again, inhale, drop the belly, open through the chest. And then exhale, rounding through the spine. Start to push your hips back towards your heels as if you're coming into your child's pose. Maybe the arms slide forward here. Now as you inhale, start to come forward, reach your right arm forward. And then exhale, circle that hand behind you. Sit your hips to your heels, keep your hand reaching back towards your foot. And again, inhale, reach the right arm forward. And exhale, send it back. This time, inhale, reach that right arm forward. This time, lift it up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath towards the left side. Just hover and reach. Then inhale, reach the right arm back up, lengthen. Exhale, hover and reach. And then inhale, reach that right arm back up. This time as you exhale, back into your child's pose. Right arm reaches forward, hips towards the heels, second side. Inhale, come forward, left hand reaches forward. And as you exhale, circle the hand behind, hips towards the heels. Inhale, come forward, reach the left arm forward. And as you exhale, circle, send it back. Inhale, come on forward. This time the left hand opens up. And as you exhale, reach the left hand through underneath the right arm. Reach as you hover. Inhale, the left arm opens up. And then exhale, reach and hover. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And then this time as you exhale, just bring that left hand back down again. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips and come into your downward dog. Start to work through the body. Might be cold in your house if it's in my house, so just start to bring a little bit of movement there. You might be feeling a bit tight. Start to open up slightly. And then we'll soften through our knees and we'll start to walk the feet forward, coming all the way to the front of the mat. Once you get there, you want to dangle over the legs, opposite hand to elbow. Find your ragdoll and sway from side to side. Then just let the arms loose. Keep the knees soft and gently roll yourself. Taking your time all the way up to standing. Lovely. When you get to the top, shoulders down away from the ears, big breath out through the mouth. Feet come together. Inhale, let's reach the arms up above the head, lift to lengthen. And exhale, hinge from the hips as you fold. Find a halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, we fold the right foot steps back and we drop the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up by the ears. Exhale, tailbone draws under as you sink a little bit deeper there. Take another breath in. And then exhale, left hand behind you, right hand to the outer left thigh, take your twist. Sit gazing up over that back shoulder, soften your left shoulder away from your ear. Lovely, then inhale, both hands reach back up, find that low lunge. And as you exhale, bring your hands down and then see if you can just keep that left foot straight back behind you so you come into your three-leg tabletop. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, lower your elbows, bring your chest all the way down to the mat, maybe the leg stays lifted. Now drop the leg, inhale, slide into your cobra, lift through your chest. And then exhale, send it into your child's pose, but tuck your toes under. So toes under, tuck in your child's pose. One breath here. And exhale from here. Inhale, come forward straight into a high plank position. Shoulders come over your wrists. And then exhale, hips up and back. Downward dog. Great. Then your right leg starts to lift as you inhale. Start to bend your knee, open up through your hip. Then inhale, re-extend the right leg. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. As you inhale, reach your right arm forward. And then exhale, right arm back behind, fingertips face up, twist to gaze back towards your right hand. Nice, now bring the right arm all the way back down, frame the foot, step your left foot forward, find a halfway lift as you inhale, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, the hands reach up, lift and lengthen, and exhale, palms through to the heart center. Second side, inhale, we lift, reach, lengthen, exhale, fold forward over the legs. Find a halfway lift, inhale, and then exhale, we fold the left foot steps back and we drop the left knee down to the mat. As you inhale, both arms reach up. And then exhale, draw that tailbone under as you sink those hips nice and low. Take an extra breath. And then exhale, right arm behind you, left hand to the outer right thigh. Take a twist, gaze on out over that right hand. Nice, then the hands reach up, inhale. Exhale, frame the right foot. Kick your right foot straight back behind you, inhale here. And then exhale, bend your elbows. Maybe the foot stays lifted. Drop your foot, inhale, slide your chest forward and up. And then exhale, release. Child's pose, tuck the toes under as you sit those hips back. Take one breath in. And then exhale, then inhale. Come straight into that high plank, shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward dog. Lovely. And then inhale, the left leg lifts. Start to bend the knee, allow the hip to roll on open. Inhale to re-extend. And then exhale, step your left foot in between the hands. As you inhale, reach your left hand forward. And then exhale, left hand behind, fingertips face up. Take a nice open twist. Then bring that left hand back. You frame your left foot, step your right foot forwards. Find a halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Come up to standing, inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, palms through to the heart center. Great, normal sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms up. Then exhale, forward fold over your legs. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Great, and then exhale, step or float back through your vinyasa. Lowering knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Nice, take it through your cobra or your up dog. And then exhale back into your downward dog. Taking a full breath in. And then a full breath out. From here, the right leg starts to lift again as you inhale. And then you bend the knee and allow your hip to roll on open. Inhale, re-extend through the right leg. And as you exhale, draw the right knee in towards the nose. Round and squeeze. Hold it here. Really squeeze that knee in. Lovely. Now bring your right shin down towards the mat. Turn your right toes to the right side. And as you inhale, lift your left hand up towards the ceiling. You're in this modified side plank. Then reach your left hand up and over by the ear. Really stretch through the body, push the outside of that left foot down. Nice. Now as you inhale, start to lift your chest up. So come up to kneeling. Turn your left heel in slightly and then start to bring your left hand or your fingertips to the inside of your left foot as you reach that right arm up towards the ceiling. Lovely. Now inhale, start to reach your right arm up and over by your ear. Allow your hand to fall in front of the face, and then as if you're almost reaching through underneath your left leg, see how far you can reach that arm through the legs. Use your left hand to stable you, so reaching that hand all the way through. Lovely. Now inhale, start to bring that right hand in front of you, and then start to walk your hands all the way to the front of the mat. Turn your right toes back in again. Nice. Now drop your left knee down to the mat, but keep a slight bend in the knee. And as you inhale, see if you can start to lift your chest up, balancing on your knees, reaching your hands all the way up towards the ceiling until they clasp together there, over through the head. Draw the tailbone under, engage your left glute. Now see if you can start to, quite quickly, see if you can pick that left foot up and step it forward so you end up in a lunge. Nice. That's it. So bend into that left knee, really lift those fingertips up, take a breath in. And then exhale, release your hands down. Shoot that left foot straight back through like we did at the start. Left leg goes straight out behind you. Plant the toes down. Now push into the palms. Draw the right knee back in towards the chest, where we came from. Then inhale, right leg lifts, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, gaze forward. And as you exhale, send those hips up and back. Try to straighten through your front leg as best as you can. Lovely. Another breath in. And then exhale, re-bend into your right knee. Your left foot steps forward. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And then exhale, refold. Inhale, come to standing. Reach tall lift. And then exhale, palms through to your heart center, second side. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, fold it forward over the legs. Find a halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, fold, plant the hands, step or float through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or your chaturanga. Take it through your cobra or your up dog. And then send it back to your downward dog. Lovely, full breath in. And a full breath out. From there, left leg, inhale starts to lift. And then bend the knee, allow that hip to roll on open. Inhale, re-extend the left leg. And as you exhale, draw the left knee in towards the nose, round and squeeze. Hold it here, really hug that knee in. And then lower your left shin down towards the mat. Turn your left toes to the left side, and then as you inhale, right arm reaches up towards the ceiling, lift and lengthen. Then send that right arm up and over by the ear, find a side body stretch, almost banana the body here. Now keep your legs as they are, but start to lift your chest up, pitch you up as you inhale. Turn your right heel in, and then as you exhale, right hand to the inside of the right foot, as the left hand opens up towards the ceiling. Great, now left hand, inhale, start to reach it up and over the left ear. And as you exhale, allow the left hand to fall in front of the face and then reach it underneath the legs. So if you're reaching all the way through, use your right hand to steady you. And then inhale, bring that left hand back in front of you. As you exhale, walk those hands forward, turn your left toes in. Now drop your right knee, keep it bent. Inhale, start to reach your body up. Reach those arms behind you, really open through the chest. As you reach the hands up, hold it here, little balance, clasp the hands together. And then see if you can pick up that right foot, step it forward, and then lunge into that right knee. Nice. Great, one more breath in. And then as we exhale, we release the hands down. We kick the right leg straight back behind as if we were in that tabletop position. But we plant the right toes. Push into the palms, draw the left knee up in towards the chest. And then inhale, 3-leg dog, left leg lift straight up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Come onto the fingertips, inhale, find length. And then exhale, hips up and back. Try to straighten as best as you can through that left leg as you fold. Good. Start to re-bend into your left knee. Step your right foot forward to meet your left. Halfway lift. Find your inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Reach the hands up. And exhale, palms through to your heart center. Great. Little bit of a standing sequence. So from here, we'll just start to inhale. We'll reach the right knee up in towards the chest. Hold it here. Great, then send your right leg behind you. As you do that, reach your hands behind you. Come into your aeroplane version of your warrior three. Keep a soft bend in that left knee if you need it. Now slowly soften your right knee. Step your right foot about halfway down the mat. Lift up through your chest. Take opposite hand, opposite elbow. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, hinge from the hips. Come forward just until you feel a stretch through the back of that left hamstring. Trying to keep the spine as long as you can here. So draw the lower belly in, crown of the head lengthens forward. Okay, 2 more breaths here. 1 more inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to release our right hand onto our left shin, or to the outside of the left foot. And then we'll take it into our twist. So left hand either comes onto the lower back, or you twist your body to the left and maybe see if the left hand can reach up towards the ceiling. Right hand can stay on the shin. It might be able to go to the floor, or you can use your blocks here. Nice. So as you're in this twisted triangle, think about lengthening the crown of the head forward, sending the bum back, and then twisting. So we find length as we twist. Great. Taking 1 more breath in. And then start to soften through your left knee, right hand to the inside of the left foot. Take a big step back with that right foot and find a normal twist. Left hand's reaching up, right hand is, that's it, right hand is down. Lovely. Now from here, start to tiptoe that left foot all the way out, almost so it comes to the centre of the mat. So the left toe turn out to the side. And then start to sink your hips down low as you roll to the outside edges of both feet. Reach that left hand back behind you. That's it. Keep trying to lift through the body, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Great, and now we're going to, from here, just push into your left foot, slide your right knee forward slightly so that you can sit your hips down and end with that left thigh crossed directly on top of the right thigh. Just to go across there. And then we'll just lift through the chest, hold onto the toes, and then as we exhale, slightly lean forward there, or you can drop your hands all the way to the mat. We're just targeting the outside of those hips. So just breathing here with the eyes closed. You've got just a few deep breaths, not here for ages. One more inhale. And then exhale, lift that chest back up. Alright, so with your left foot, it should be facing towards the front of the mat. Should be able to bring your hands forward. See if you can big push into that left foot as you pick that right foot up towards the ceiling. Come into a standing split, lifting the right leg up towards the ceiling. Great, take a breath in. And then exhale, release that right foot next to your left foot. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, lifting tall. And then exhale, palms through to the heart center. Let's take that on the left. So weight into the right foot, pick your left leg up, left knee draws in towards the chest. So we get that balance first. And then start to reach the arms behind you as you lean your chest forward. Find your aeroplane warrior three. So imagine you're squeezing those shoulder blades together to find a little bit more opening through the chest. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, control that left foot back about halfway down the mat. Straighten your legs. Cross the opposite hand to elbow behind the back. Inhale, lift through the chest. And then exhale, keep the thighs active as you lean your chest forward. Sticking the bum back, crown of the head lengthens. And you're gazing probably down towards your feet to keep that neckline nice and long. Nice, so just keep breathing here, just keep thinking about finding length. Right, one more inhale. And then exhale. Release that left hand onto your right shin. Right hand onto the lower back. Maybe that's where you stay. Maybe you start to rotate your body to the right. You can keep your hand on the back. Maybe the right arm reaches up. Maybe that left hand's going to the outside of your right foot. Nice, just keep breathing into that twist, bit of a balance as well. Work through the ankle wobbles. You've got one more breath in. And then soften through your right knee, left hand to the inside of the right foot. Big step back with that left foot. Find that easy twist, reach your right arm up. Lovely, and then start to tiptoe that right foot almost out to the side a little bit and then down so it comes more into the centre of the mat with the right toes turned out. Start to reach the right hand behind you, and as you do that you roll to the outer edge of both feet and you sink the hips, but if you can you try and keep the hips off the ground, so really keep them nice and active. Great, now push into the right foot. Think about sliding your left knee forward. So that left knee just slides forwards a little bit along the mat so that you can sit your hips down and you'll end with your right knee over your left knee. That's it. So your hips come low, right knee crosses over your left knee. Sit up nice and tall, hold onto your feet. And then as you exhale, lean your chest forward slightly until you find that stretch in your outer hips. Take your hands with you if you want, or just keep them on the feet, completely up to you. Just keep relaxing the shoulders and the jaw here. Just breathe into those hips, just a few more breaths. And then really start to lift up your chest. So your right foot should be facing towards the front of the mat. So you should just be able to bring your hands forward. Kind of use a little bit of oomph to come forward. Press into that right foot. Pick your left foot up off the mat. Come into a standing split here. Folding the body. Taking a lovely deep breath in. And then exhale. The left foot meets the right foot. Halfway lift, find you up, inhale, and then exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, rise to standing, lift tall. And as we exhale, we're going to dive straight back down again over the legs. Halfway lift again, inhale, and then exhale, step or float through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Nice, through your cobra or up dog. And then exhale back into your downward dog. Lovely. Take a full breath in your down dog. And as you exhale, lower your knees down towards the mat. Let's take it into a puppy pose. Walking the hands forward as far as you need and as wide as you need. Sinking either your forehead or your chest and your chin down towards the mat. Just keep breathing into your chest and your armpits there. Nice, few more breaths in. We'll take one more deep breath. And then exhale, gaze forward if you're not already. Snake all the way forward. Let's come onto the forearms. Drop the hips, open through the chest. Lovely. Now push it to your fingertips. Maybe see if you can just lift the elbows off whilst keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Get a nice stretch there. And keep your glutes engaged. Push your pelvis into the mat. And then release. Hands come down. Let's send it back into our downward dog. Great. From there, we start to lift the right leg high and bend the knee. Allow the hip to roll on open. Hold it there for a little bit. Just feel that lovely hip stretch. And then straighten through your right leg. And as you exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Let's take it into our lizard pose. So you can stay here on your fingertips, your hands. Maybe you want to drop to your forearms if you want to take that a bit deeper. You can keep your back knee lifted, or you can drop it to the ground if you want something a bit more restorative. So we're just working deep into that hip. Nice. And then come back up onto your hands if you dropped. Big push, 3-leg dog with that right leg. Inhale, lifts you up, 3-leg dog. And as you exhale, bring your right knee across the body over towards the left elbow. Hold and squeeze. Great, now keep your right foot to the outside of your left hand, or you can drop your shin here if this is too much. Drop your left heel, reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Nice, now bring your left hand back down towards the mat. Once again, right leg picks up as you inhale. And then exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Drop your left knee down. Find a little halfway lift, inhale. And as you exhale, send your hips all the way back. We're going to sit on top of your left heel, so you can have your toes untucked. So bum comes all the way back to sit on that heel. Find a little lengthen as you inhale. And then as you exhale, fold over that right leg. You might find that you need to have your right hand out to the side here to steady you. Okay, just keep pulling the toes back towards you, keep lengthening. Nice. We'll take one more breath in. And then slowly release. Come back forward again, re-bend into the right knee and step it back. Find your downward dog. Second side, left leg lifts as you inhale. Start to bend the knee and roll open through that hip. Really keep trying to lift the knee up towards the ceiling to deepen that stretch. And then re-extend through the left leg as you inhale. As you exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. So same thing here, knee down if you want. Stay on your fingertips, come onto your forearms, come onto your palms. Just whatever you want to take, whatever feels good. Just work deep into that hip. Try not to take that stress into the shoulders and into the back. Lovely. If you dropped down onto your forearms, let's come back up onto those hands. Big push. Inhale, pick up that left foot, send it all the way back up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, draw the left knee across the body over to the right elbow. And then kick your left foot outside of your right hand. Drop your right heel down. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Extend, lengthen. And then the right arm goes back towards the mat. 3-leg dog. Inhale, scoop the left leg all the way up. And then exhale, step your left foot in between your hands and drop your right knee down to the mat. Great, inhale, find a little bit of length. And as you exhale, send your hips all the way back so you sit directly onto that right heel. Find a lift through the chest as you inhale. And then a fold over your left leg as you exhale. Again, if you want to use your left hand out to the side to steady you, you can. Just breathing some length into the back of that hamstring there. Nice, let's take another breath in. And then exhale, re-bend into that left knee again. Plant the hand, step it back, and find your downward dog. Take a breath in down dog, and then we're going to work our way to seated. So however you want to get there, you can jump the feet between the hands, you can drop your knees, roll your hips to one side, up to you. Bring those legs around in front. We're going to take it into a butterfly, Baddha Konasana, a butterfly pose. So balls of the feet together, slide those heels as close as you can in towards your hips. Take your hands onto the feet, and then like you're opening up a book, you pull the tops of the feet away from each other and see if those elbows can press into the thighs. Lean your chest forward. If you can touch the thighs, see if you can push the thighs down closer towards the mat and make room for your chest as you lean forward. Great, continue to breathe it there. One more breath in. And then gently release. Lift your chest up. Open up those feet out nice and wide at the flex of the foot. As you inhale, lift through the chest. And then exhale, start to hinge from the hips as you fold over the legs. If you don't want to hinge, just have your hands on the floor. Practice trying to get a nice long spine. Otherwise, come forward just to wherever feels good. Just really use your breath here just to help you get a bit deeper into the hips, but make sure you're only pushing yourself just outside your comfort zone, nothing too intense. Great, last 2 breaths. We'll take one more inhale and then exhale. Release. Come on up. All right, final little pose. We're coming to a normal forward fold. So feet together. Flex the feet, lift up the fleshy bits on the bum, make some room for your sitting bones. Lift up nice and tall. We find some length. Flex the feet and then exhale, fold it forward. Just take hold of wherever you can. Maybe that's the shins or the thighs. Doesn't have to be the feet. And just fold over your legs. Taking your last breath in. And then exhale. Start to lift your chest back up. Make sure you've got enough room on the mat behind you. Legs stay straight. Root the arms forward and then just start to round through the spine. As you lower yourself down all the way onto the mat. So maybe just hug the knees in towards the chest when you get there. A nice big hug of those knees in. Nice, and then start to straighten out through the arms, straighten through the legs, point the toes, reach through the fingertips, take one more big breath. And then exhale, release those hands by the sides. Release the feet just kind of out to the edges so the feet flop off. Maybe a slight tuck in of the chin so the back of the neck feels nice and long. Let the breath settle you. Let that energy settle. Just fall into a moment of deep relaxation. When you're ready to start to wiggle through your fingers and wiggle your toes. Nod your head from side to side. And then find a bigger movement, a full body stretch or a hug of the knees in towards the chest. And start to roll yourself onto one side or rock and roll up the length of your spine a few times. And then just eventually make your way back up to seated. Shoulders down away from the ears, palms together at the heart center. Stay a big breath in through the nose. And a big sigh through the mouth. Gently bow your head towards your hands. Namaste. Lovely. Well done, ladies. Hope you